All right. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, everybody. Good afternoon, morning, evening, wherever you may be this time in the world. Per request, I got an email from one of my subscribers asking me to break down uh, Freddy's modern Kung Fu sparring clips. First of all, thank you. I'm humbled that you would want my opinion. But for those who don't know, I am the owner and operator here at the House of Kung Fu. Right now, I am in the Southern Dragon Clan with the Chenluk San lineage, direct disciple of Chao Fuk, which was a direct disciple of the Lam Yu Kuei. Uh, my Qigong lineage is of the Yang Jing Ming lineage. My teacher is Lisa, the first American. He certified as a Qigong master. And most of my career, like one in my Southern Dragon Clan, has been one-on-one teaching, closed door disciple. So 20 years experience. In each of those experiences of martial arts, I've been a disciple, whether if it's Southern Prayer Mantis, karate, taekwondo, or like boxing, right? I've been a closed door disciple. So my perspective is a little bit different from those in the mainstream who probably come from big classes, which is nothing wrong with that. But yeah, and I also have a lot of sparring experience, as you can see on my videos. So let's look into Mr. Freddies. Now, I don't know his style. I don't know where his teacher is or anything. I'm just gonna go off of what I see, and this is will be live. And yeah, so let's get into it, right? So here we go. He said hard contact sparring, which is something I recommend every student do every once in a while. Now, obviously, we can see here. So let's look at the salute. Looks like a regular salute here, trying to see what style he is. And if you know anything about Kung Fu, you could tell a lot by their salute. Looks like this guy's pretty big, right? Probably almost twice the size as Mr. Freddy here. Mr. Freddy looks to be in good shape here. And it's hard to tell with heavyweights, man. But we're going to see. No pads, no gear. I respect that. Now you see Mr. Freddy here is taking a traditional stance here. Looks like a Jeet Kune Do stance, right? Pretty flat-footed, right? But that's not a bad thing. It all depends on what he's going to do. So let's see. Moving around a little bit. Decent round kick. He's got the guard low. Good hook, good jab. Now again, I don't know Mr. Freddy's Kung Fu style, who he studied under, but I've seen a lot of Jeet Kune Do representation on his page. And I'm a huge Bruce Lee fan, and so I've seen a lot of what Jeet Kune Do, right, or Bruce Lee move. I studied that a lot. Not saying I practice Jeet Kune Do, but I know what it's supposed to look like from being a Bruce Lee jock. So let's go back a little bit to what we see here in this first minute here. We're in a minute in. Now, if you know anything about Jeet Kune Do, it's the art of the intercepting fist, right? And if you read the Tao of Jeet Kune Do, when Bruce Lee's notes, his stance predicates everything. And Bruce in Jeet Kune Do really loved that power jab, right? He loved to have that power hand forward, right? He reacted to that kick there. Now, again, this is no disrespect to anybody. I'm just going off of what I see. Um, Jeet Kune Do is all about the intercepting fist. So with that principle in mind, which is not style based, a Jeet Kune Do practitioner would have intercepted that, not worried about kicking. But maybe he's just trying to show his defense or display some moves. It all depends on the context. So we'll see here. Caught at that time, and he countered. I'm looking for an interception here. Back away, caught that kick, and an overhand right there. Good jab to the body. Now that's an interception right there. He tried to intercept that right hand. Now, Jeet Kune Do really isn't about a style per se. It's about attributes. And Jeet Kune Do attributes are a lot about they have kung fu attributes attached with them. For example, the Wing Chun, right? Stealing a person's balance and intercepting them, moving before hitting a person before they even realize they hit, or moving right before they move. You can see the timings there. I wish that punch was a little bit tighter. Big guy seems to know what he's doing. Maybe you sparred with him before. Good tight hook. That was a good hook. I think he leaned back a little bit too far for that, for my liking. I think he got caught, tried to come in. Should just close the distance on the big guy. And maybe he'll close the distance too. That was a good jab to the body. Okay, there we go. He's starting to open up now. Still looking for some kung fu trapping here. Right now, I see a lot of the traditional things you'll see like in MMA, which is nothing wrong with that. I still don't like him catching that kick though. There are a lot of different options Bruce would use, like smashing down, right? If it was Jeet Kune Do, right, or have the kung fu attributes, I would say the catching the kick right there, that knee joint is exposed, and Bruce Lee loved to kick out the knees. Even if he really wasn't trying to tag him, I would like to see that rather than try to catch a kick and possibly having your fingers broken. But that's just me. That's just me. If he would have moved in a little bit closer, you see that the big guy, you see his front leg. Watch this, right? Now you had the right idea. If he would have threw a hand in there and stepped in a circular fashion, kind of like how they do in Bagua, versus telegraphing that foot, he would have landed that. Just saying. Go. It was a good jab to the body. You should stay there. Okay, I think I've pretty much seen what they're gonna do with this one. So let's can we see. They got some pretty good, decent stamina. A lot of people will be out of breath right now. They've been doing a lot of ooh. Now that was a good one. Let's go back. Hmm. Now that was good. If he was serious, that guy would be on the floor right now. Because you can see where he aimed it. Bruce was known for throwing kicks like jabs. So I might have to take back a few things I would have said because it thinks like he was just playing around, but now he's getting a little serious. Because that kick he could have done right at the beginning. And it's not the fact that how he threw the kick or just the kick in general where he aimed it and the less telegraph. Watch how he hides that kick with his stance. That left leg in Kung Fu, we call that a no shadow kick, where you hide the kick and the punches, right? Let me see that again. Watch it. Right there. Feints. Bruce was known for throwing feints a lot. Watch how he throws his kick. He threw it right there, actually, believe it or not. Bruce loved to do a lot of spirit boxing, shadow boxing, right? Where he'll hit you in his mind. Bruce loved to do that. Watch it again. He set it up right there to gauge the timing and the distance. He's like, okay, he didn't move back, didn't move side to side, he's gonna stay right there. So that means I'm in range. And you see, prepare it right there. He steps in, pretends he's gonna throw the hands, bam. If you were serious, that guy would be on the floor. Keep going. He caught that. I still don't like him catching that kick, but he's definitely got some good power. Ooh, how did that feel? Shin connect. Ouch. Bam. Well, that was a good check by the big man. Okay. Yeah, you felt that. That was a good check. Moving out the way with that one. A good interception would be good right about now. Okay. Let's see. Now I'm waiting for some trapping hands here. That's what I would love to see. He's got. I'm waiting on the side kick. He's got the round kick there. Okay. Now the big man know how to throw a little bit, huh? Now he's throwing with speed, which is cool. I'm waiting for the intent. That's the one thing I want to see. Even if you don't have to blast the guy, the intent. Mhm. Looks like these guys are getting a little bit winded. We caught him there. You know he's backing up, man. He kind of power slapped him right there. You should throw the side kick right about now. The big man's movement is limited, and the target is right there. I don't know if he doesn't know if he has the power to stop him or not. I'm not sure. Kicking low when the big guy's not. That was a good punch. He's got some good power. Definitely stun power. He could definitely fight. That's for sure. Caught him in the right places, right? Uh, I would just love to see him intercept more, throw a little bit more side kicks, and the trapping, displaying the kung fu attributes. Because as we know, Bruce Lee combined lots of different styles together to fit his own, but his main base was Wing Chun, which is all about taking the center line and intercepting a person, right? That last little bit, he displayed it a little bit, right? But when you throw, you're open, right? Bruce, I'm not comparing him to Bruce and saying he could be like Bruce Lee or anything like that, but all I'm saying is that right there, right, you can get caught in the exchanges. That's why Bruce loved to trap hands and take your balance so you can't hit back when he hits you. That's what I would love to see. Because right now it's just pain compliance, right? But when an adrenaline's going a real fight, a person's gonna throw back at you even if they're hit, right? So in Kung Fu, we like to eliminate that by trapping hands, right? All right, so that's the first one. I think there's one more. Let's see. Medium contact. Ooh, this looks like it's gonna be good. It's got what 100,000 more views. All right, let's check this out. This guy looks like to be in pretty good shape. They both got the shirts off, so they may be getting down to business a little bit early. I love this stuff. Always good to test your skills. Good ranging. Okay, that was a fast backhand. That was good, right? But it didn't do anything. He's still right there. Good range. The black guy really knows what he's doing. He's fast. He's long. He's athletic. Now let's see what will his point and intention was right there of throwing his hands up the way he did. Watch this. Right about here. Okay. Now this could be interpreted in a few different ways, in my opinion. The first one is gauging the distance, as you can see right here with his right hand, gauging the height, right? Getting a person's timing down, his reactions, but at the same time, getting the same range for his low attacks, right? outside of his center. He could be pointing to a certain center line, or, right, Floyd likes to do this by leaving a spot open, right, to play mind games. But we're going to see what was his purpose of doing that, of leaving your vital spot open. Let's see. He steps back. Now that hand came in that range. Let's see how he responds. He's got that hand up, protecting the upper gate, kind of protecting the mid gate, lower gate. Steps out of range, just out of range. Throws that hand up. Nah, huh? Oof. Now right there, let's go back. You throw your hands up like that, it has to be a purpose. It's got to be immediate, in my opinion. You got it right there. I need to see some trapping to stop the opponent's army or arms. Otherwise, that will happen. Now, the fight could have been over. Could have been to the temple, jaw, jugular, whatever. Now, you see, he's trying to trap right now. He should have done that first when he entered that gate. Because right now, he could have teed off. Boom, fight over again. You got hit in the solar plexus, buddy. Sorry. Boom, boom. He got hit twice right there. He's putting that pressure on him. What you gonna do now? The opponent's blading his body, which is good because that can nullify some of his side kicks. This guy's done his homework. You can see where he's looking at too. Wow, beautiful, buddy. You got your head took off right there. Ooh, now that's a dangerous guard. Now let's look at the difference between the hands up with the black guy and the hands up that were up like that outside of his body with Freddie, right? Now he's kind of boxing him in a little bit, right? But you notice the yin yang palms, right? One is down, one is up. That can be for a few different reasons, right? Sometimes when you're using certain techniques, how your hands are, it's almost like a ramp for your body to follow biomechanically, right? So we're gonna see what was his reasoning of putting his arms up like that. Everything is crucial when you want to talk about Kung Fu. Everything. From the stance to your breath to your eyes, everything. So we're gonna see. Even with that kick, he didn't step back, but he still kept his hands out in that shape, in that frame. Looks like he's timed him now completely. And you can see the way his body language changed. That right there signified, in my opinion, right there, he's got control of his whole body and his whole situation right now. And then, bam, he's got him. Now, we're going to see what happens after this. How is Freddie going to respond? Throwing a lot of low kicks, okay, but that didn't land. Now, what are you going to do? Ooh, oh. You got to intercept, buddy. If you're going to be using Jeet Kune Do, intercept, okay? That's a good rush. Bam. You have to trap. This is why Bruce Lee combined Kung Fu attributes. You got him right there. Now let's see how he got him with that hit. He came in. After he got tagged, he noticed, oh shit, I better put and protect my center. He did it right there. Now this is what I mean when I say trapping. But when you trap, you gotta steal a person's balance. This is what Adam Chan talks about. If you guys are followers of Adam Chan, when you use Wing Chun and stuff like that, you have to steal a person's balance. Because even if you do get their hands, that will happen. Boom, boom, boom. See, you got the cover. Now let's see what else is gonna happen. It's a good kick. Stalemate. Who's gonna make the first mistake? I want to see some side kicks, man. Show me some side kicks. It's a good rush. When you rush in like that, you have to protect your center and trap him. Leaning back like that is not always a good thing. And he had the right idea, but if you see this leg there, if he would have stepped it down, this is why stances are important. I'm not shitting on the guy. I'm just going off of what I see. Stances are really important. If he would have put that stance and landed in the stance, he could have hooked that leg while grabbing that arm and threw him while he hit him. Now, of course, this is all in the guise of using Jeet Kune Do, right? Which is a combination of Western, Eastern attributes. In Eastern, I mean Kung Fu and European fencing, right? We already know about Western attributes because, as we know, Bruce Lee was a Golden Glove boxing champion in China. It was a waste of energy. If you're gonna throw something like that, you gotta land, and you can see that was smart. After he did a big technique like that, he has to breathe. Boom. And notice what he does when he takes that breath. Sign of experienced fighter. Go to the body. This is a good counter hook. Mhm. Taking the center line, intercepting, attacking before the person attacks. Or as soon as they're about to attack, land before them. Intercept. It's a dangerous game. You got the speed and timing. You can do it. That was a good jab. But you're leaving yourself open after you hit. Anytime you throw, you're open. Ooh, that was a good side kick. Ooh, if it was serious, fight over. Not a good idea. Tuck your chin in, man. Head movement. Always, yours. I think they have had another round like that, but I think I've seen what I need to see. Right. Good job by both men. It's always good to test yourself. Uh, it's always good to test yourself and prove that your training works. Right. All right. If you guys like this, please donate to the House of Kung Fu PayPal. And if you have any more requests, please send me an email at thehouseofkungfu@gmail.com. My PayPal again is thehouseofkungfu@gmail.com. All right. Please like and subscribe, and see you guys later. Peace.